So we thank you very much for opening your doors for us to be in your home today. And I'd like to introduce a team that has joined me here today. My immediate right is the executive chairman for Eon 3 Group, Mr. Richard Ejay Mensa Ofori Atta. That's him right here. I'd also like to introduce a lady that I've worked with for a very long time, Yvonne Antonio. Yvonne works with Access Bank. And the team from Access Bank, Yvonne, I'm hoping that maybe they can be acknowledged accordingly. Festus, okay. Coronation Insurance, okay. Fantastic. Okay. Your Excellency, Mr. Paul Asimeno is a legal advisor. He's been the one guiding us through the process, legal advisor of Gold Coast Refinery, and a friend of the house. And we are grateful for his legal counsel all the time. Your Excellency, on the 29th of December 2019, Otumfuo Otumfuo II received an award, Africa Premier Leadership Award, as a pillar of peace. The award came at the end of a long road and a tunnel of him leading the resolution of the Dagbon crisis. Your Excellency, it's interesting to also note that the roadmap started during your time as President of the Republic of Ghana, and it traveled many presidents through to His Excellency John Evans Atamos, may his soul rest in peace, through to His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, all the way through to Nana Dankwa Kufuor, His Excellency, the current President of the Republic of Ghana. Otumfuo's love for peace, again, goes beyond that alone. We all know the role he played in the Techiman crisis, his passion for the resolution of the KNUSC issues, and case in point on the political front, 2012, 2016, his role in the mediation to making sure that the resolutions and the handing overs were very successful and very peaceful. All these attributions are what led Otumfuo II to be invited to the United Nations General Assembly to speak on a partnership that culture can have in peaceful resolution of issues across the world. In view of that, Your Excellency, the Bank of Ghana gave an approval for Eon 3 Group to mint 24-karat gold coins to commemorate Otumfuo II. Last December, Your Excellency, we unveiled the gold coin in Kumasi at Malaysia. And it was a very colorful event, very beautiful event, where Ghana saw the gold coin for the first time. I would also like to add, Your Excellency, that this is not just a coin which has Otumfuo's head on it. It's a lifelong project, and we intend this to be a part of Ghana's culture and heritage. We've come this far not on the strength of Eon 3 Group alone. We've come this far because of partners like Access Bank, because of partners like the KGL Group, because of partners like Malaysia itself and Coronation Insurance, who've all contributed into making this a success. Your Excellency, the first gold coin was purchased by the KGL Group for 1 million Ghana cedis. The second gold coin was presented to Otumfuo II, the second, the one in whose name it was done. Yes. The third was presented to His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana. The fourth was presented to the Vice President, Dr. Mahamadou Bawumia. The fifth was presented to the Chief Justice. And we are happy to be in your presence today to present you with a sixth gold coin. And I would like to call on the Executive Chairman, Richard Ofori Atta, to do us the honors, after which we can have a good conversation. So, Your Excellency, what you have is a 24-karat gold coin. I like the way the PMMC describes it, 99.9%. After the roadmap for presenting to the leadership, it would go to the public in the month of April. So this is our humble presentation to you, and we thank you for having us be in your house.
Thank you very much and welcome. It's a great moment you've come with. You are right when you remarked that the roadmap started during my tenure as president. In fact, it started in the year 2002, after the problem. It was a real challenge that gave me sleepless nights. I set up the Agyekum Commission using the regular legal means to try to find culprits who abominable thing.
Yeah.
But I saw that challenge, the problem had very traditional roots. It was deep-seated traditionally. And so it occurred to me that I should, in addition to the normal legal processes, I should also resort to the assistance of our traditional mechanisms. And three monarchs came to my mind: the Nayiri, then the Yabungura. Both were ancient paramouncies in the north. And then Santehini. Incidentally, the chieftains from the north, Nayiri, must have been over 80 years old at that time, 80, 90. The same for Yabungura, the king of the Gonjas. You know, Nayiri, king of Mapusi. Santehini, youngish, must have been 60 or perhaps even younger. Appealed to these three paramounties to help. And they readily agreed because they were all somehow related to the Dabons. And Santehini, with his virility, youthfulness, and all that, became the chair. We worked the roadmap. So I thought we were getting solutions. Unfortunately, we were not to find a solution. Through the remainder of my tenure, the next 6 years or so, we didn't get it. I left office regretting very much we couldn't resolve the problem. And the problem dragged on for the next 10 years or so, till about, is it 2017 or 2018?
When His Excellency
President Kufuor, the solution came. If this achievement had been, say, in Europe or, say, America, I'm sure the Nobel Peace Prize would have been
indeed
bestowed on us.
Indeed.
I was going to say, regrettably, but I shouldn't do it because it's still early days yet. Who knows? The project may still come by that honor. So you've done it, and I'm happy. It's not so much the state of Ghana. It's a great collection of private institutions and entities. But the good thing is that the Bank of Ghana puts its imprimatur on it and allowed you to mint this gold. 99.9, because I haven't heard of it before anywhere. So this is like pure gold. And the degree of effort and perseverance that Otumfuo and his fellow ancient monarchs of our nation, fathers of the nation, I would describe them, the effort they made in helping restore peace to a very important part of our country, nation. And not only that, but we've recounted a number of things Santehini has achieved during this monarchy. So far, because he's still as quite
very active,
young in age and very active and equal. He's lifted the institution of our traditional rulership way beyond the bounds of our nation. It's acknowledged all over America, Europe, everywhere. Far East, he's been to China and all invited by the Chinese government. One thing that I perhaps should use this occasion to talk about too is that, and here I think the Bank of Ghana should also be aware, when we took the HIPIC initiative and the IMF, we were trying to beat the record in terms of exiting. My government did so well, and we exited record time. But at the very critical stage of our exiting, we have attained the completion point, and we thought so. And the board of IMF had met in Washington to to decide. Last minute, somehow, it came to the notice of the board that my government had not observed the conditionality of not increasing wages and salaries.
Okay.
So they were taking that name off the list.
Oh.
And if they had done that, it would have taken another year or so for us to correct.
actually exist.
Coincidentally, Asantini was there, visiting on the invitation of the then president of the World Bank,
Okay.
Mr. Wolfenson. They had been friends. I believe it was Mr. Wolfenson, as World Bank president, that, if you remember, World Bank decided to extend with a grant of $5 million US dollars. Before I came to power, it was my government that I think the Wolfenson got the World Bank to give the grant about 99, 2000. I came to power 2000.
2000, yes.
So I knew the two men were quite close.
Yeah.
So when it came to my notice that Ghana's name was going to be struck off the agenda that we knew would give us the completion point approval, I sent a message through Nana Jabe, who happened to be the chairman of Council. He should have gone with Asantini on the trip to America, but somehow it got delayed. And as fate
will have it.
When it was time for him to go, he came to the castle to see me, say he was going to America. But I had noticed just around him. And we knew each other well. He knows me, I would say. So well, he saw my face and he saw there must be some trouble. So I inquired what the matter was, and I told him, some very bad message had come from the IMF that we have worked for 2-3 years for Ghana to get out of the conditionalities, only to learn, I think it was the same day or the day before, that our name had been struck off because we had failed one conditionality. So he went to join Otumfuo. He is with Wolfenson. Please, when you get to America, tell him to prevail on Wolfenson. So Wolfenson would prevail on the IMF managing director, then Mr. Rato, who was a finance minister, had been finance minister of Spain, that they should put Ghana's name back on the agenda. I would do everything possible to correct
meet
the
conditionality.
You know, the net being left my office. I thought he was going to go to the United States to
deliver the message.
But the smart man that he is, he stepped out and apparently right there before the So I was waiting for 3-4 days to hear if the message had come. Instantly, I had a phone call from America. It was from Kufuor. I hear there's some trouble. I said, okay. Look, for the past 3 years, we have disciplined ourselves so harshly, cut out. We were not employing, not borrowing. And we thought we had finished. But just now, apparently, there's some mistake and our name is being taken off the agenda for the next meeting next week. So please, get Mr. Wolfenson to talk to Mr. Reto of IMF to put Ghana back. I'm giving my word to correct it. Fortunately, Mr. Wolfenson at that very point was with us. So the receiver was handed to me. I talked with Mr. Wolfenson, who expressed some difficulties because Mr. Reto had just assumed office as managing director of IMF, and there things are a bit tighter. But Wolfenson relented and said, all right, you see, he talked to Reto. Reto came on the line with me, and I pleaded the write-offs of the multilaterals, total over $4 billion United States dollars. So that's Otumfuo. So this honor that through your cooperation, you've managed to get Bank of Ghana to bestow Otumfuo, I believe is so timely and worth it. So thankful you've come today to make this presentation to me. Of course, when you get a 99.9% gold, And I have you come with some bankers. You deposited in the safe vault of the bank. You don't keep the same on you. So I want to thank you immensely and to say that it's an honor. We must learn to honor our achievers, because that's how we will get the transformation we all want.
Yes,
so congratulations and thank you for coming. The bank, the consultant, gold. And one thing, just before you came,
yes,
I was told this gold was minted here in Ghana.
yes. The Gold Coast Refinery, yes.
Gold Coast
Yes,
Refinery.
yes,
So do quality things like that.
yes.
So we are land of gold, and we must use our own institutions
Yes, sir.
to add value to our raw materials. When we talk of industrialization, that's what it should mean. Local value.
Yes.
And I'm so proud we did it. So keep on with it, and I thank you. I'm fully supportive of your initiative.
Thank you.
God bless you. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you.